What's up, guys? We are back from Thanksgiving break, and we are back with another retro review. And today we're gonna review the 2007 film Disturbia, because Man Down hits theaters this week, starring Shia Labeouf. Now, I chose Disturbia because I think it's a cool, it's a popcorn movie. It's not something to take ultra serious. It's just a fun thriller movie, and I am a sucker for fun thriller movies. So, let's get into it. Disturbia was directed by DJ Caruso, who I feel the same way about most of his movies. They're not great movies, but they are all pretty enjoyable and pretty different. He did Two for the Money, Disturbia, Eagle Eye, even I Am Number 4, which I thought was something pretty cool and different. And most recently, he did The Disappointments Room, which is getting crucified by reviews. And he's also doing the new Triple X movie, which I do not plan to see. So, from the movies I've seen of his, they are all pretty much the same. They're not great movies, but they're good movies. So the story of this film is Shia LaBeouf is a teenager who is under house arrest because he punched his high school teacher. The film starts off after the death of his father, so he's kind of having a tough time handling that, and he takes out his frustration in school, gets him under house arrest, where he starts spying on his neighbors. One of them is played by Sarah Romer, who is where they use the cliched scene of teenage guy who spots his hot neighbor through her window, and he becomes kind of infatuated with her. And his other neighbor is played by David Morse, and he has an odd resemblance to a serial killer that has been on the news recently. So Shia's pretty wary about that, and Romer's character is the only girl that, instead of being creeped out by being spied on, she actually liked it. So, but regardless, she comes over to Shia's house along with his best friend, played by Aaron Yu. Together, they try to figure out if this guy is really who they think he is, and a bunch of mysterious things happen in his garage. They can see. And he starts acting suspiciously, and the movie goes on from there. So, it's a popcorn movie at its truest definition. It is a teen thriller movie. And as a teen thriller movie, I think it executes very well. Even though some parts, you'll be shaking your head at the logic of it, but you kind of get over it because the film is not taking itself too seriously. It has a nice pace to it, and I think that it's a movie for pretty much every scenario. You could be on a date, you could be just hanging out with your friends, or you could just be stuffing your face with ice cream on a lonely Friday night. Excuse me. Anyway, this movie is enjoyable for mostly everyone. I think everyone can find something they like about this movie. Of course, you can poke holes in it, but again, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and I think you can have a good time with this film. So my most valuable talent award is going to go to Shia LaBeouf, who, without his performance and without him conveying fear the way he does to David Morse's character, we don't believe in David Morse's character, and we don't believe in his character. So I think he is responsible for a good chunk of why this movie is enjoyable. So overall, I'm going to give it a 7.3 out of 10. Just a good, solid score. Nothing too buzzworthy, just a solid film. So let me know what you think down below. Is this a piece of trash that just fooled me? Is it a masterpiece that I'm just not looking deep enough into? Let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Go over to our playlist, check that out. We have reviews of films in theaters now. We have retro reviews like these, and we have a weekly show with me and Jake where we run down all the trailers of the past week and the box office and much, much more. Follow us on social media. The links are all down below. That's where you'll get updates on what's going on with the channel and any new content we have coming. and there will be new content coming to this channel in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, I'm Justin. Thanks for watching, and you know the deal. Deuces.